Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. I look a little scary right now. I have foundation on and I've lined my lips, but that's all I have on, so I look a little funny. But if you couldn't tell from the title of this video, this is going to be a continuation in my liquid lipstick review series. Today's brand is going to be Bliss. This I picked up at Kohl's. It's one of their few makeup brands that they carry there, and this is their Bold Over Long Wear Liquefied Lipstick. So I'm just trying to hit up every liquid lipstick formula I can try for you guys and for myself. I love liquid lipsticks, so I like to experiment with ones that I haven't really heard talked about or seen much of anything on. So that's what we're doing today with this. I picked it up in the shade Bare Necessities, which my hand is a little red right now from swatching other things, but it's this right here. So it just looks like a nice nude. I hope that I hope it matches the liner I already lined my lips with. So I have already gone ahead and lined my lips. I used the Sephora Rogue Gel Lip Liner in the color Nothing But Nude. If you guys have watched any of these videos, you can ignore this next little spiel, but if you're new to my videos or to my channel, I have gone in with the Lush Bubblegum Lip Scrub to exfoliate my lips, and then I went in to moisturize with the Glam Glow PoutMud Wet Lip Balm. These are my two staples. I also really like the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask, and I want to get their Agave Lip Scrub. I just haven't picked it up yet. So if you guys have tried it and have an opinion on it, let me know in the comment box below. Like all my other videos, I'm going to test this liquid lipstick for a full 8 hours of wear. I will check in with you guys at the half. I will check in with you guys at the halfway mark at 4 hours. At that time, I'll give you more information about these liquid lipsticks, where you can pick them up, the color range, the price, everything that you'd want to know. And then at 8 hours, we will do the kiss test to see if they are transfer proof, and at that time I will put on a second layer to see how they layer. However, during the full 8 hours of wear, I will not touch these up. I will not add a lip gloss or a lip chapstick or anything like that. I'm just going to let them wear how they would so that you guys can get a good idea for how long lasting that they are, and if it's a good product for you to go ahead and pick up. So that being said, I am going to zoom you guys in and we will see how these apply. So far, these are applying more like a gloss. Alright. So this is what they look like. Alright, so initial thoughts is they went on more like a gloss. And they're really sticky and feel like wet like a gloss. There's not much of a scent to them, maybe more of like a chemical scent. This is what the doe foot applicator looks like. It's a little bit bent to the side or curved to the side. It's shorter than some of the doe foot applicators in a sense of like the length from the cap to the actual applicator. It was pretty easy to apply. It's a little, or it's not a little, it's kind of a lot sticky, like I said, like a gloss. So it's kind of harder to drag on your lips. Like, I wouldn't say it glides right on. I'm super curious to see if this is actually going to be long lasting or if this is going to be more like a gloss, like a pigmented gloss. It is very opaque. Like, it went on very opaque. It has good pigmentation. I'm happy with that so far. I just fear that this is just going to be more like a gloss. So I'm going to be careful. I'm going to let this dry down for a little bit before I try and sip on anything or eat anything. I will finish my makeup up so that you guys can have a full face during the 4-hour check-in. But I wanted to get this on my lips so that I could do the full 8 hours and still, you know, be able to check in at that 8th hour. I'm currently also filming a foundation first impression right now on the Josie Mayron Vibrancy foundation, and actually I'm like super happy with it. Like, I actually might start wearing this to work. So if you guys are interested in that video, depending on if it goes up first or second, I will eventually get the link in the drop box below if you guys want to check that out. it's still very glossy. I don't think this is going to dry down at all. Alright guys, it is 11:01. I will see you guys at 3 o'clock for my first 4-hour check-in. Hi you guys, welcome back. It is 2:15. It's about 3.5 hours after an initial application, and unfortunately I'm back to report that this is all worn off my lips. So I just finished eating a pizza, which is where like all hell broke loose and like there's no remnants left, but around the 2-hour mark is when like it really pretty much had faded away. It remained very similar to a gloss the whole time. It was sticky, it had that glossy texture and feel where you just kind of like can rub your lips together, they're wet, things like that. So it definitely wasn't a drying texture at all. I just don't know why this is even considered a liquefied lipstick. I don't think that's a proper name for it. I think you're misleading people by branding it that way. Honestly, like, this isn't a liquid lipstick. This is a pigmented gloss, in my opinion. I don't think I'm even going to end up ranking this in my liquid lipstick rankings list because I don't consider this a liquid lipstick. And if you're looking for a liquid lipstick, I would absolutely not recommend this at all. So I don't even want to give the impression that this is a liquid lipstick by including it in that list. So these actually retail for $21, which is incredibly expensive for a brand that, to me, I haven't heard a lot about them, so they're not even that well known. It's a nice gloss, so I'm not saying like it's a bad gloss, but $21 is a lot of money. Like you could get like a Too Faced and a Tarte and an Urban Decay. Does Urban Decay make lip gloss? Anyway, you could get lip glosses from a lot of more well-known brands for that amount. That's not to say you shouldn't buy from brands that aren't as well known, but I was just kind of surprised at the price tag. I'm going to quickly read the website claims. So this says, turn heads with a high impact pout. Our innovative formula locks in place for hours and glides on the lips with vibrant color. This lightweight but intensely saturated high shine gloss will give you the ultimate color pop. Infused with evening primrose oil, jojoba oil, good God, and papaya extract. Bold over conditions and moisturizes lips for comfortable all-day wear. So the benefits say it's a long-wear formula that lasts for hours. It's rich and it's saturated, and the saturated pigments pack a punch, comfortable and hydrating. So why would you... So on the website, clearly it says like it's a pigmented gloss, but why then would you call this a liquefied lipstick? That is just poor branding in my opinion. So I guess this is meant to be a gloss, and therefore I do think it's a nice gloss. It'll last you about 2 hours. It does have high pigmentation. It dries down, well, it doesn't dry down, but it's a very opaque finish. And it does give you like a nice wet looking pout. So if we're talking glosses here, I like this as a gloss. I don't know if I'd spend $21 on it as a gloss, but I just think this is poor branding then to call it a liquefied lipstick, because not everyone's going to go look at the website when they're in-store purchasing. So that being said, where can you purchase? I purchased mine at Kohl's, so I believe you can get it at Kohl's and then on the Bliss makeup website, which I will link below if you are interested. There are 9 different colors. This again is called Bare Necessities. All the colors pretty much are neutrals and work appropriate colors, so there is that going for them. There's a couple of darker ones that I'm curious how they would look as a gloss, but... So it came in this blue box that says Bold Over Longwear Liquefied Lipstick and has their logo up top. This is what the packaging of the actual product looks like. Just the typical glass tube with the metal top. And we looked at the applicator earlier, but it has like that tilted doe foot applicator and it is a little bit shorter. So the texture is very much like a gloss. And it smells just kind of chemically. Here, like I'll show you guys. It's very glossy. Like it's just, there's no real other way to explain the formula other than like a gloss. It's sticky. It remains sticky. It does feel like it's hydrating on the lips. Like my lips weren't dry at all, but there is a lot of transfer then. There's transfer on your cup. I drank some hot coffee, so there's transfer on that. So this is definitely going to transfer onto anything that your lips touch. To be honest, I would probably purchase this now knowing that it's a gloss with the intent to utilize it as a gloss, just because I think the pigmentation payoff is really nice, and it does last a good 2 hours. I definitely, like, I used a lip liner and that helped a lot to, like, it helped with bleeding or like whatever, and I actually really like the color of this one, but again, I just wouldn't recommend this if you are looking for a liquid lipstick. That is all the information I really have about these. I don't necessarily know, there's no point in me really doing a kiss test because, well, 1, my hand is really messy, 2, there's nothing left on my lips, and 3, it's just not, this isn't a liquid lipstick, so I'm not going to include it in my list. I will put a second layer on really quick while I say goodbye to you guys, just because I kind of liked how it made my lips look. Like, I liked how it completed today's makeup look. It's very natural. Maybe I'll wear this to work. I could do that. Alright, you guys, thanks so much for sticking around to watch this video. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button before you head on to the next video. And if you like videos or videos like this, give me a thumbs up to let me know. Again, I will have all my previous liquid lipstick review videos linked in the in the drop bar below. So go ahead and go check those out. And that's all I have for you guys. Thanks so much. I'll see you next video. Bye.